Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special episode of JJ. Well, let me rephrase that. JWW this time. You like that, Double J? And I'm here with my tag team partner, Josh, and we got my original brother from Three Wheels of Wrestling podcast, Willie Tiny. Yes,
welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight, as we do every Tuesday. Like Will said, we have another Will hanging out with us. We're gonna start. He's a or Will, either one of you can tell about him a little bit before we get into everything.
Willie Tiny, as you heard, he is the commander-in-chief of the Three Wheels of Wrestling podcast, which actually got me doing the podcast bit. I love this man to death. Got me into wrestling once again, thanks to him. He is also a referee, wrestler, former USE champion. The man, he is a myth, and he's still working on his legendary. Willie Tiny.
Nah, I'm like a small P. I ain't nobody.
But he is a Philadelphia fan. Definitely Phillies, Flyers, Eagles, and 49ers. Got to throw that in there.
Yeah. All right, so before we get into wrestling, especially with Will Tiny being with us, baseball. Let's start with that real quick. I will start with the standings, and I will go with the American League this time.
Okay.
You can have Nationals. And I'm going to start with the West and come that way. Of course, like we always do, we'll do the top two teams. For right now, we'll get more in. After the All-Star break, we'll start more into baseball. That's when it gets real serious, as we've said weeks. So we'll start with that. We got Seattle in first with the Oakland Athletics. I will call them that until they actually have Vegas in front of their name.
They're in first?
They're in second.
They're in second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In the American League West, they're in second. Not in the whole American League, but in the West, they're in second. Yep.
Well, they're actually kind of tied with the Rangers. Both teams are 38 and 40, same winning percentage.
Yeah, but position-wise, they have them up. I guess they have something. They have a little something.
Yeah.
So then we move into Central. We have the Chicago White Sox in first, followed by the Cleveland Indians. I refuse to call them.
He refuses to call them the Guardians.
I refuse.
I agree.
I don't watch baseball like that. Like I watch it so I can talk about. I pay attention to stuff so we can talk about it. But I don't watch it. And when I did watch it, they were the Cleveland Indians, and they will always be the Cleveland Indians, just like it's the Washington Redskins. I don't care.
I agree.
So then we'll go into the East, and we have the crappy Yankees. Now, I have something to say about this because I watched a clip of the game, and I forget who they were playing. And this is one of the reasons I hate New York in general as a sports team and fans. The outfielder for the other team jumped up and caught the ball, and a fan grabbed him and pulled his full glove off of him and took the ball and threw it. Now, I don't know what came of the play, but I'm watching this, and I mean, like, he fought to get that glove off. Take the ball, and I'm just like, that is so disgusting to see as a fan. You should not do that. It's one thing if you just try grabbing the ball and you don't get it. It is what it is. You do not pull the glove off.
Well, I can't defend the actions of that, but damn. I mean, that's really being a true fan. I'm trying to deny.
I don't know if it's being a true fan or being an a-hole.
Exactly. That's my thing. That's being an a-hole. Because it's
I
not
don't-
even like he kept the ball or the glove. He threw them both.
Yeah, I don't
But
know
they
if you
probably
guys
still ruled
circled
it
this
what it
show or
was.
not.
Like,
I don't know because the clip just like cuts off when he throws it like to someone else in the crowd or whatever. So I don't know
Oh,
what the ruling
shit.
was on the field, like if they called it an out. But to me, that's just rude. But yeah, you got the Yankees in first, followed by the Tampa Bay Rays.
yeah, only at 2 games back, technically, due to
Yeah.
the percentages.
And technically, if you re-looking at it, the White Sox and the Guardians are
Yeah,
are first and second, but technically the Indians are now games behind them.
yeah, because they play 2
Oh.
games more than the
Yeah.
White
But
Sox.
I just wanted to go back and iterate that their record, like they're pretty much the same. They're both technically in that. So then you would have the Twins following up that. But that wraps up the American.
And here we go. The National League. And I'm following Double J's style going from the west to the east. We got the Dodgers. Josh knows how I feel about the Dodgers. With a commanding 9-game lead.
But your reason for not liking them makes no sense because you like the Yankees. So you can't like the Dodgers because they go out and buy their team.
Hey, the Dodgers are the Yankees of the West. Okay, that's how I came up with that solution.
But you can't hate on them because they're doing the same thing as a team that you like.
But the the Yankees must have been doing it first.
They've been doing it a lot longer.
Okay, then. So we'll leave it alone. Let me continue. So yes, the Dodgers have a 9-game lead over the San Diego Padres. Yes, and so that shows they're commanding the West so far before the All-Star break. Central League, we got your Milwaukee Brewers. So get your beers out, folks. And they
Aren't
have
they
a 5-game, huh?
Monks. They're monks.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they're monks, right?
I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Brewers are monks and they're not making beer.
Well, I thought they were at one point. I mean, they just closed their big factory. Unless it's
Milwaukee.
non-alcoholic beer.
No, Milwaukee's known for beer. I
Do
don't
a
know.
search. Can you do a search on that, Josh?
We're doing a search about Milwaukee beer.
Not
wait.
beer.
No.
About the monks in the
'Cause I originally thought it was beer too, Brewers, but I think it's actually like monks.
Okay, well, if that's the case, that'd be interesting. As Josh looks that up, the Cardinals are in second place behind the Brewers in the Central. Now, here's where the nitty-gritty is going. The East, the Atlanta Braves, 48-29. They hold a 6.5-game lead over the Philadelphia Phillies. They took a L last night, I want to say, against the Nationals.
Yes,
So-
correct.
Yeah. But they're still fighting, and like I said, they're it's not the end of the world yet.
Yes.
All right, so Milwaukee Brewers are not named for monks. They are named in honor of Milwaukee's rich history of major hub in the commercial brewing industry. So they are.
Okay, so it is beer. It is beer. Okay.
Yes, folks. Not only if you're like the Brewers, you have a good excuse to get drunk there too.
Oh God!
And the Nationals just took a 1-0 lead over the Phillies.
Oh, so as you see, Willie Tiny is watching the game, and you can catch that game on.
NBC Sports.
There you go.
Which, AKA Comcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sports channel.
Okay.
Or
yeah.
MLB TV. If you have MLB TV.
Yeah, you want to pay all that money. that.
And
That should wrap up baseball.
yes.
Right. So then we'll move on to the WNBA real quick. I'm not gonna go off.
Well, then I will. You know what? Becky Hammon, the coach of the Las Vegas Aces, yes, former WNBA player, Hall of Famer as well, who's made some criticisms about saying that a 6'2" and under point guard cannot lead a team to the championship. And of course, this season, and she did mention Jalen Brunson in that conversation that she said on national television. And apparently, yeah, folks, if you didn't know and you're under a rock, yeah, the New York Knicks won the championship this year, defeating the San Antonio Spurs 4-1 in their series. Yeah, so Brunson, who's also the MVP of the finals, yeah, and she is not apologizing. She is taking stand on what she said.
Hey, gotta give her credit for that.
Yep. Just wanted to stick it out there since we were talking about the WNBA. In fact, there was a big game that happened earlier this week where the New York Liberty traveled to the Los Angeles Sparks, which I was happy because I saw Leslie talk. Yes. Yeah, it was a good game, and the Sparks won at the buzzer. So, and they were trailing throughout the whole game. So, kudos to the Sparks for defeating the second place team, which is the New York Liberty. Atlanta Dream still has control in the Eastern Conference with a 12-4 record, and that's the Atlanta Dream on that team.
Philadelphia doesn't have a team, right?
Not yet.
2030.
Okay.
Yeah.
2030, we are getting a team. Yes.
Do you know how many teams are in that league?
I'm looking right now. There is 15. 15. You have, I believe, 2 teams coming 28, a team in 29, and then Philly in 30. And they just had 2 teams, I believe, this year.
Oh, they got more than the UFL.
Yeah.
Yes. They're over the next few years. They're up to 2030. I think there's like 6 teams total. I think between the 2 this year, no team,
which was the Portland Fire and the Toronto Tempo, or the 2 expansion teams just added.
I believe
last year was the Golden State Valkyries that were one of the new teams.
I believe 27 there is no team.
Yeah.
And then 28 there's 1 or 2 teams. 29 there's a team in third. Like I said, 30 is filled.
So it's slowly expanding once again.
Yeah, which is good. They needed that. I think that'll put them at. I think their goal is to get 20.
Yeah.
5 more teams come.
Yep. And in the West, Minnesota Lynx, 13-4, and is a half a game ahead of the Las Vegas Aces, 12-4.
Now I can't remember. It's not coming. I was just talking to Crystal about her too. She just set a record. Not Olivia Wilde. Taller girl.
Oh yeah, Olivia Wilde's 3-4 in the game right now, man.
But no, what is her name?
The one talking about the Minnesota Lynx player that wears the glasses?
No. Tall player. The one that got arrested in Russia or whatever.
Oh, Brittany Griner.
Yes, she just set the WNBA record for blocks.
No, I thought she already had that record.
No, she just broke her own record. Like the other day, she broke.
Oh, so she broke her own record.
Yeah, or something like that. I know it was block. Maybe it was blocks in a game or something.
Dear part. Just in case people were wondering what I was drinking, because I'm always drinking something.
But like I said, I'm not gonna go into Kate Hart stuff and all that crazy stuff.
Okay.
Let's get out of the
All right.
WNBA before I get distracted into it. So we'll move on to NHL. All season Stanley Cup just finished 2 weeks ago, which we talked about last week. But there were apparently 2 trades just made today, or actually no, 2. The Ottawa Senators have received Ekblad from the Sharks, and the Sharks get a bunch of draft picks. So William Ekblad to the Senators from the Sharks for a number 9 draft this year's draft. That helps them with the big trade that happened yesterday, which was Brady Tkachuk.
I was gonna say, I know it's Tkachuk is still in the league.
Went to Florida, but now what's crazy is now he's playing with his brother Matthew.
Yep.
That makes Florida very, very, very dangerous going into next year.
And they made it crystal clear that the trade wasn't about Matthew either.
No. It was just about.
I think because a lot of people assumed that Matthew had some pull to get his brother over there.
Nope. And then another one which happened in the last hour is the Capitals acquired Brandon Kyrou in a trade with the St. Louis Blues. Washington gets Kyrou, and then they send Connor McMichael, a prospect, Milton Grayson, and the 16th pick of this year draft, St. Louis for 28-year Kyrou. Now Kyrou, very good player, is going to play alongside Ovechkin for at least 1 year. He still has 5 years left on his contract that he signed. Ovechkin is at least playing. We know Ovechkin's coming back for at least this year as of right now. That's a good experience for him to play with him, at least, even if it's only for 1 year.
Yeah.
Also going on with the NHL, and this is just talks right now. Apparently, there's a billionaire, Texas, who is eyeing to talk to NHL about trying to bring a team to Austin or Houston. We'll see what happens with that. Hey, more teams means more hockey, more fun for me.
Yeah. Now, since we're talking about this, and I'm looking on here, Willie Tiny, this is to you, buddy, because I know you're a Flyers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you shocked that Rod Brindamore is not part of the Hall of Fame class?
The Flyers Hall of Fame?
No, just period.
I think he'll get there. The NHL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Because he's actually not the only one that missed again this year. Henrik Zetterberg has been denied 6 years in a row now. Yeah, it's not like he's been on there, but he just hasn't made the vote to make because they only put 5 in. So
that's
so do you think they should expand it to at least 6?
No.
Keep it 5?
Yes, because and this can go into something even with wrestling. I think they're putting people in too quick and stuff now, and it's happening through all sports.
Well, I mean, I do want to say, because we were just talking about Brady and Matthew Tkachuk, because their dad is going in there.
Okay, and he hasn't played since late 90s, early 2000s.
But still, I mean, Rod Brindamore, just because he's coaching, you saying he shouldn't be in there now?
No, but he's played longer. He played longer. It has nothing to do with him being a coach.
Okay,
Because
but
his Hall of Fame thing isn't for him being a coach; it's just for being a player.
right,
He's
he's
and
been
I'm
away
not.
from the game for a good while.
Yes, he has, but I'm not saying Brendan Moore shouldn't go in. I believe Brendan Moore should be there. He's gonna get there, but I believe there are players that have been away from the game more that deserve to be in there that are still not in.
But he's younger than Brenda Moore.
Who?
Kachuk.
Yeah, but Brendan Moore still played long. Chuck didn't play as long.
If I had a buzzer, Josh, I would buzz you right now out of frustration.
Come on, man.
I don't know if these guys talked about this yet. Since we're talking about Brendan Moore, I think he's the first player to win a cup and coach the same team.
We did. We
Yep.
did talk about
We
that.
actually said that last week.
Yep.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed it, Willie Tiny does have a San Francisco 49ers tattoo on that arm that if you saw him rubbing it. There it is. There it is. I just had to ruffle Josh's feathers.
I was trying to stay away
He was trying to stay away.
from
After you're a Seahawks fan, right?
No,
No.
he's a Cowboys fan.
Oh God,
but
if you're talking football,
go
yeah.
Birds!
If you're talking football, yes.
he is a sports fan first.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because if you go back and you watch, I tear Dallas Cowboys apart left.
Yes, he does, and it's entertaining when he does.
Yeah.
It's almost like Mad Dog. Yeah, but it's a Josh version.
But that wraps up hockey. Really nothing else going on other than them few trades. So we can move on to basketball real quick, the NBA real quick, and
For those that don't know, because it's been all over the news, Giannis Antetokounmpo, there you go, I got it, was traded to the Miami Dolphins. There you see where my mind's at, football. From the Miami Heat. So he goes to South Beach with Bobby Portis. Poppy-eyed Portis is what I always called him. For Tyler Hero, Kel Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Kasparis Jakianshos. And here's the kicker. So they also got rid of 3 first-round picks, including their number 13th, which is today's draft. 1 pick swap and 1 second-round pick for other sources, which the pick swap is for 2030 and a 2033 second rounder in that mix. All for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
hey, it's worth it to them. If they gave all that up, great player, as far as I know. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So pretty much, so you got 2 guys that pretty much play inside. Bam plays all over, but mostly inside. And then you got Giannis who demands the ball. But now you don't got no shooters. You got rid of all your shooters.
Well, they can get them in the draft or trade. Who knows? They have to have a game plan if they did.
But Josh, you heard me say they got rid of their first round pick for today. And for those who don't know, you can catch the draft on ESPN
but isn't it a
tonight
lottery?
at 8.
Isn't it a lottery? The lottery's
No.
done.
The lottery's done. The picks are in.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just got rid of their number 13th pick, is what I'm saying. So the Bucks get that pick.
Yeah.
What pick does the Sixers have?
22.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Okay, so not to jump back, but Brendan Moore and Keith both retired the same a month apart.
Okay. But who retired first?
Actually, Kachuk did. He did in April, and Brindamore did in like May.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter.
But yeah, I had it. I wasn't sure. But yeah, so they both played to the same, retired the same year, 2010.
Yes. Yeah.
Ugh.
Uh,
Oh yes.
He's
he's
watching,
watching the
Phillies.
Flyers game. I mean, the Phillies
Phillies
game, for
game.
those who are wondering what Wiley Tiny's getting excited about. So something
Yeah.
must have happened.
My man Marsh got a single.
All right, so does that wrap up basketball, sir?
No, sir. We got
Okay.
a couple things to say. For those about Trae Young, he has re-signed with a new deal for the Washington Wizards, $212 million. I want to say it's for 4 years. The Golden Knights
No
owner.
way. Hold on. 212 million? No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Basketball contracts are about that high now, Bill.
Yep.
Trae Young actually renegotiated his deal to get that.
Jesus. That's the
Um,
thing.
the Golden Knights owners launching a bid to try to get Las Vegas in the NBA. So he's launching a
get it.
bid for that.
They'll
Well,
get it.
the Golden the NHL Golden Knights.
Golden Knights, yes.
You said Golden Nuggets.
I did. Oh, that shows where I'm thinking of.
The Las Vegas Golden Knights just was in the Stanley Cup and has won one. And since they've been, this same guy that brought them in as an expansion team is still the owner, wants to get an expansion team in the NBA or move someone else, other team, do something to bring them to Vegas. So we'll see what happens with that also.
And I think we could sum up the trading. I mean, like I said, the draft is on at 8:00 on ESPN if you're interested. Washington Wizards do have the number 1 pick, followed by the Utah Jazz at 2, Grizzlies 3, Bulls 4. And if you don't care about anybody else and just the Sixers, they are pick number 22 on the chart. So just to lay it out there.
All right, good sir. Since we got 3 of us here.
We got 3 for the first time on JWW Sports Talk.
The first time.
The first time.
Yes.
You are the first guest, Brother Tiny.
Yes, you are. So with that, what do you want to talk about?
There he goes. I think we should do the Monday Night Raw for those who did not catch Monday Night Raw yesterday, because it was in London, England.
Yes. Was on at 2 o'clock. Started at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep. But if you had, of course, Netflix, you could catch it later in the day and still get the ads. Yes.
That's what I did. Yes, and had to deal with the ads. Yes. So I was playing a video game while I watched it. I was sitting here.
So the show opened up with everyone doing the strut of Oba. Oba Femi talking about his opponent and actually looking beyond his opponent. Already said that he would go after Roman, or he might. He did mention both titles, but he wants Roman.
He hinted more at Roman, yeah.
Yes. And then the Yeetmeister, which the number 1 report of all thumbs down on YouTube, Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Comes down, does his little speech. Not only that, he runs the Yeet back with the crowd.
Yeah,
And
after
as he's
Ober was like,
winded
"You will not
talking
run
his
that back on
promo.
me."
Did you catch that, Tiny? That he was winded when he was talking.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jay,
always.
always
always.
when he after yeeting like that, always.
He was eating hard, like he was like flexing while he was doing it, and he didn't do it with kids this time. Like he's like, I felt bad for those little kids. All those kids were hoping and praying, and then he just walked right past them.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing that as much anymore.
He's turning heel,
Slowly.
Yeah, and like he said, he's more worried about the other cousin, not you. So, but there was a couple good matches that also happened. You got Liz talk to the, and the thing is, the King of the Ring is this Saturday. You can catch the first hour on ESPN at 1 o'clock. Showtime, of course, will be at 2 on the ESPN app for those who are wrestling fans.
In that first hour, they said it'll be both the finals of the King and the Queen.
Yes.
And then it'll go to Night of Champions.
Why?
Why? What? That they're opening with them too?
Yeah, for free.
Exactly, my friend. Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know who makes that decision, and I guess I guess because the rest of the tournament is technically free.
But it's a slap in the face for everyone who's really paying for the amount for everything, and then you're getting like what, 3 matches that you're pretty much now paid for that people can't see for free.
Yeah, and they're calling it Night of Champions, and they need to come up with new names for some of these PLEs.
I agree.
Yes,
because they don't live up to what the legacy of what some of these names stand for, and they don't. Night of Champions always meant every belt was on the line. But we have two on the line this weekend, maybe 3. I don't know.
Cody's belt's on the line in a triple threat match.
Okay. You got the Tricks defending his versus Carmelo.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tricks is
versus Carmelo.
I thought he was in a triple threat one.
Him
and Saints. Him, Saints, and Mello, Saints, and Trick Williams.
Or is he just fighting Rick? Why is it so hard? You got
look at that.
Cody versus Gunther versus Sammy.
Yeah.
Uso versus Oba.
Io
versus Liv, which we'll talk about that. Seth versus Braun in the steel cage. No title.
Okay.
Women's United States Championship. Okay. Tiffany versus Jade.
Okay.
United States Champion is just a 1-on-1, and it's Trick versus Ricky. That's your card.
Just Ricky.
That's right, because Ricky beat Mello for the number 1 contenders match. That's what happened.
That's your card. That's your whole card. And remember, two of them are on ESPN.
You hear how crappy that sounds?
So then you get what you get on the actual PLE. Instead of, we'll call that the pre-show. You get Cody, Seth, Stratton, Tricks. You get 4 matches.
4 matches? Man.
Yeah.
All that money we're paying.
Yeah.
Yep. But let's finish Raw before we go into that.
All right, we'll sum it up real quick. Chad Gable's on his apologist tour and finally called out the Alpha Academy, the group that he used to lead, which had Kara Tozawa, Otis, and Maxine Dupree. And that apology did not go well because he blended his heart to each one individually. And of course, Maxine interrupted and said, "No, we accomplished more without you. And the way how you talk to us, your apology is definitely never accepted." So he was left standing in the ring.
And that was probably one of her best promos.
Without a doubt.
Her best promo that she's done, where she's like, you felt it. Like, it felt natural. It felt
like, and then the fact that you got the tease that when he poured his heart out to Otis and stuck his hand out to shake Otis's hand, Otis was eventually going to do it, but that's when Maxine cut in. And then before he was leaving, he was the last one to leave, looked back, and then just went with the group.
Yeah. Interesting where they're going to see where they take this whole story, because what happened and what happens with the Creeds and Ivy.
Yeah.
You haven't seen them since they were under the mask with him.
But I do have to say, though, that has to be the match of the year. And I'm saying that, and we're in the middle of the year. The way how the story was developed for so long, and then you got the payoff and the hype and how everything came together. It was like a true story, knowing that it's its end. And then you had the ending climax with the unmasking.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Taker.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't have TKO up your ass because you're on
or ESPN.
Or ESPN, yeah, up your ass telling you can't do this, can't do that. As we talked on TKO, after what happened with the releases of them and it coming out that they were very against darker characters and stuff like that. It sucks because it ruined a lot of potential stories for a lot of people, a lot of stuff for fans to see.
Yeah.
Hoping. But it makes sense now why the Wyatts were a hot thing and then just disappeared. Like why they stopped releasing, even when they had the belts. But yeah, that match was fantastic.
But could you imagine, like, if the Undertaker was still going full throttle now, and how he was? We wouldn't have the Undertaker that we knew if this was the case.
Oh, when he was around?
He would just have to be the American Badass.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Tiny?
What was your question?
I mean, the thing is, like Josh brought up about if it's true with the dark.
I know you're talking about Taker,
right? So that's why I threw Taker in there. Like if you obviously they would be dumb if they released them for like that.
How do you feel about TKO being against dark
characters,
and especially like if Taker was still around? Like actually,
I think it's stupid. I think every wrestler should live out their gimmick, their character.
Yeah, because like I said, they're the whole reason the Wyatt 6 just disappeared off TV out of nowhere.
Lucas behind you.
But and there was probably more to it with the Wyatt 6 getting released and eventually disappearing more, but I think that hurt them a lot.
100%.
And it sucks because there was so much that could be done there.
I think WWE would be so much better if it was more like the independents, where they have more control of their own character.
Yeah, especially now since TKO owns them, and even Triple H and them are handicapped on what they can do creative. So like make the story better and characters. But yes, independence, like how you can do your own character or
And-
your own story and freedom.
and you call your own match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything's produced when you get to WWE.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's the way they are, the empire they are now.
Right. But you also got to keep in mind, too, is like, if you really think about it, WWE was like the plateau
Mm-hmm.
of where every wrestler wanted to go
Oh, yeah.
for multiple reasons. Some because that's where you made the big bucks, where you would be like the mega star, if you were good enough to make it there. Or you go to the school or their performance center, get educated in the WWE way, and then you're plastered all over the television. You become an international star. If you think about it, it's really not like that anymore, because now you got more choices if you want to make money,
Yes.
such as AEW, New Japan, TNA, or depending what's happening over there, since they're releasing talent left and right now. But
And they just released Tommy Dreamer as head of creative.
yeah,
Yeah.
Is that because he's got allegations?
that allegations are now coming out after his release.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that all came out after after, because at least from the thing I read from that Tommy said on Busted Open Radio was that he had a meeting with Carlos. They talked, and they decided mutually that it was time to part ways. Whatever, from what Tommy was saying, and then I read that yesterday and stuff, and then today I see all this stuff with people, all these things coming out about Tommy, but all these allegations and all these people coming out about, oh, he was like this, he wanted me to do this. So we'll see where that goes. It's early,
I
and
only saw one thing.
I saw like two things.
Yeah,
Huh.
I saw two people
I'll have to look
talking.
into that.
Yeah, I saw two things this morning.
Tessa Blanchard also got released, even though it was kind of like a decision.
Well, she asked for her release.
She asked for a release, because she's now with what, CCW?
CML.
Yes, that's right, CML.
Because she was originally, when she was with TNA, she was still with them, but TNA was blocking her from going since they also do stuff with AEW, and TNA has the deal with WWE.
Oh, wonder if she'll work with MLW now.
Probably
At some point, she probably
at some point, and plus,
I'm pretty sure
WWE
CMLL and MLW work together.
Yeah, but I know she did come out and say her contract right now, she's exclusively working with just CML
Okay.
right now. As of right now, that doesn't mean she won't branch out eventually. But as of right now, she said she's just exclusively working with CML. So I know people want her to come to WWE. I don't think WWE.
no.
We'll touch that. We'll touch
No,
that.
no.
That's too much.
that bridge is burnt.
Ooh. There's too much there.
Mm-hmm.
Her history with stuff that's come out about her and
Mm-hmm.
the bridge, even with just WWE alone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you had Dragon Lee taking on Ethan Page. Ethan Page with a headbutt low blow got the win against Dragon Lee.
Was that for the title?
no.
No.
Yeah, there's
Oh
title.
no, Ray Phoenix got the AAA title, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
got
Okay,
one of
okay,
them.
I got them mixed up. Okay.
Well, I don't blame you. They both look alike in a way with the same mask similarities.
Yeah.
Trying to remember, because Liv Morgan and Io Sky met. Liv tried to be slick. I think it's personally dumb that Liv's even in the tournament.
And that's why I said we would get to that when we talk because
Yeah.
So she
there's
is
no
the
point.
women's champion on
So if
Raw.
she wins,
She
does
goes
she face
Rhea.
the other women's champion, Rhea?
Yep.
And that's what
So
she,
if Io wins, she's got a choice between Liv.
Either or.
Yeah. Okay.
so you kind of, unless they're going to have the live thing, they kind of give away who's going to.
I mean, if
Somehow.
they're doing it
Will
because
it be
they need
title
to have
versus
Liv
title
something
then?
to do, that makes sense.
Will
But
it be title versus title?
that's what a lot of people are aspecting if she ends up winning it.
I don't, as of right. Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you're going to have either 2-belt Liv or 2-belt Rhea.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to do that. So pretty much, I think it would be
No,
just
what
for the one title.
What if Io wins and she goes after Rhea?
I don't think she will.
She would.
You won't
She
see it
would.
coming.
You won't see it coming.
True, but
And also, if I'm not mistaken, Io's undefeated against Rhea.
Mm,
That's one mountain that Rhea has not been able to fully climb.
Yep.
interesting.
And what's crazy is the last time Io beat her was for the title, and that's what ended up leading to their friendship.
Yeah.
Was that series of matches.
And the competitiveness. They did it as warriors, not like
they got
I hate
respect
you,
for
I
each
can't
other.
stand you.
They got respect for each other, and that's when the whole Asuka thing started. And
yeah, that's what led to it because Asuka got mad saying you can't like her. She your enemy.
Yeah, she got jealous.
I already miss Asuka.
Yes. She'll be back eventually.
Yeah, because she's still under contract.
Maybe as a producer.
No, she's still under contract.
Yeah, she said she's just taking some time off.
Yeah.
For personal reasons.
And she's also doing some side projects too, such as because she's also a graphic designer, so she probably has some projects in that.
And I think that's what she means by personal stuff is like her own things away from wrestling.
Yeah. Because I follow her on YouTube, and yeah, she's living the best life, man.
Oh yeah,
and also healing too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and I think she missed home because she did go back to Japan, so I think she missed.
I'm sure.
Oh, I think that had something to do with her taking a break too. Is just wanting to go back to Japan for a bit.
And then the main event. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Hey, come on! You can't forget about Punk Ass Jay.
I was just about to say. I completely forgot. We had Paige returning to her hometown.
Oh yeah, you got that.
Under the Paige name and the song, because she actually even said she never thought she would come back to perform as Paige back in her hometown. And Brie.
What?
Back to London, pretty much.
When she came back, she was Paige, right? To WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what she's saying back in London, though. Because she did.
Okay.
It was her first match back with
she was Saraya when she came back the other time.
Well, yeah, with AEW. That's why she said as Paige.
Gotcha.
The song and everything.
Yeah.
With Brie defending their tag team titles against Bayley and Valkyria.
Oh yeah.
Lyra Valkyria. And yeah. So Valkyria ended up getting pinned by Paige. And was so frustrated. Bayley tried to cheer her up, and then she ended up beating the crap out of Bayley. So she ended up turning on Bayley, who was her friend, which we all saw coming for months and months and months.
Yeah, I think she'll do a good job as it. And it'll be her first time playing a heel.
Yeah,
being in WWE. So.
Yeah, because she's been a tweener at first and then face, because fans didn't know like how to define her when she came.
Yeah. Till she found her groove, and there you go.
I think they did it wrong. I don't know. I think they should fade out Lyra.
You think so?
Yeah. But Put her on house shows or something. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Oh shit,
Oh
brutal.
man.
Bill is brutal.
Oh man.
Just trying to be honest.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's, hey, what we're about. Being honest and saying your opinion.
And then we had L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Taking on Jimmy Uso, which I do want to say to set up this match was ingenious in the backstage, having LA Knight call out Adam Pearce.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, LA's always been good on the mic, in my opinion, but I think even Jimmy had to break character, which is why they panned off of him.
You saw Jimmy dying. Jimmy was barely holding on.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! He said.
Could you imagine if Jay was standing there, the king of losing it? That man can't. That man can't go a segment without losing it.
Oh, that's true. And just for the record, Adam Pearce needs a drink.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Because he's.
Yeah.
Oh man. No man. He said, so how about LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso?
He said, no, I don't like that. How about this? He said the same exact thing.
He said, I said that. No, I ain't hear it from you. Yeah, Uso.
Yeah.
Yeah. In his face, and they kept it going. Oh my God, it was priceless. It was priceless. Well, anyway, thanks to the cousin of Solo. No, I'm sorry, Jimmy's brother. Jimmy's brother, because I was thinking, because Jacob in the back segment with both of them saying, where were you at? He said that he
I don't love it you punk ass. You're punk ass.
He calls them punk asses. Oh shit! Now I don't care. Jacob is the shit. But Willie Tiny actually knows Jacob.
I don't know Jacob. I met him a few times.
But you met him.
Hey.
I met him. Yeah, but I don't know him.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be like saying I know The Rock because I met him a few times.
Well, then you did.
I don't know The Rock, and I don't want to know The Rock.
All right. My mistake, yo. All right. Dial it back. And then we'll fall short. Okay. All right. So Willie Tiny actually met up with Jacob.
Before WWE.
Yes.
During the independent scene.
It was like 2 or 3 times, yeah.
And was he as amazing then as he is now?
I don't think I heard you.
Did you hear me? I said, was he as good as he was then as he is now?
It was better.
There you go. There you go. You heard it first, folks.
Well, because he could be more crazy and just let loose.
Yeah, WWE dials it back.
He's chained. He's on the leash. He's on the leash.
They put handcuffs on these wrestlers.
That you see means he could be 10 times worse. He could be more vicious.
Remember, that's why they didn't want to bring him in.
No, they didn't want to bring him in because he had such popularity. They didn't want him to overshine Solo.
No, I'm saying Roman. Remember, the story's always, we didn't want to bring you in because of how crazy you are.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we never brought him into the bloodline.
And before he signed with WWE, he used to wrestle barefooted.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. A lot of the Samoans do that until they come to WWE.
What about Lance? Was he barefoot before WWE? I mean, did Lance wear boots in WWE?
I don't think so.
I think he did.
Oh, yeah, for WWE, yeah. I thought you were talking about when we saw him on the on the show.
Oh, I think he was wearing sneakers.
But I don't know. I don't know.
But anyway,
Yeah. So anyway, brother Solo, who did not get the butt kicked out, even came in and actually Samoan spiked Jimmy off the top rope, and LA took advantage with the blunt force trauma and got the win. The BFT. I had to say it like that so I remembered what it was. So yeah, LA got his revenge on one of them, which is the only bloodline member that actually likes him.
Still, yeah.
And then the main event was the Street Profits taking on the WWE Tag Team Champions division, which had Logan Paul, who was injured, but replaced by Braun Breaker and Austin Theory. I see you poking, Lucas.
sorry, guys.
It's fine.
It's fine. We just having fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have brand new tag team champions, the Street Profits. Thanks to help from Say His Name and He'll Appear. I believe in
Didn't show.
Joe Hendry. I was hoping one of y'all would have said it. Yes. Joe Hendry. And Seth Rollins.
Can I say I had very low expectations for this match?
Yeah.
I
'Cause
think
it's
it
like-
actually turned into tag team match of the year.
What?
It was very good. It was very good.
Are you serious?
You didn't like the match?
No, I did. I just wanted to try to argue with you, but
Oh, you can.
yeah, it was actually, you're right, Bill. It was very, very good, very well thought out, and
Yes.
the
As they say,
setup was really good.
produced. Very well
Yes.
produced.
Do you know who produced it?
No.
I was hoping you did because I don't.
Maybe
Well, mostly
Michael.
of the good matches, it's produced by someone who knows what to do. That's the
Maybe it
tough
was Michael P.S. Hayes or Abyss. I don't know.
But it was, like you said, it was well thought out, well good. And the fact that so the Street Profits got the win thanks to Seth Rollins hitting Austin Theory with the brass knuckles brought by Logan Paul, who got ejected earlier but snuck back in and got chased by Joe Hendry. And Seth was in the crowd, but of course, bonus features, if you caught it on YouTube, Seth was trying to celebrate with the crowd and everything, hyped up the new tag team champions, did his thing with, Monday Night Rollins, and then the Vision comes down and jumps him, and then next thing you know, the music hits, he struts to the ring, still in his street clothes. Oba Femi came in and helped clear up, and Seth and him challenged the Vision in a tag team match.
For SmackDown.
Which to them filmed today or today.
Yeah, filmed.
Yeah. So SmackDown Friday on USA, you could catch this match.
Yeah.
Just as a bonus teaser, that's how the show ended.
Yeah. Punk ass Jay.
Punk ass. I love how Jacob talk, man. All right. We have 2 minutes before we say goodbye, y'all. So Josh, you got the matches lined up for the King of the Ring?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Say the first match and we'll go from there.
Well, of course, we got both the finals. So you have the men's, because we'll start with what's going to be on ESPN. You got Jey Uso versus Oba. Who do you got?
Oba.
Yeah, I'm going Oba.
Just story-wise, I have to say I don't want to see Jay win it. All right, next one. We got Fireball it.
Next one is the women's Io versus Liv.
I want Io.
Io.
Going right with your CEO.
Another sweet.
Seth versus Braun in a cage match.
Ooh. Seth versus Braun in a cage match.
Seth. Seth hasn't won a big match in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. But didn't he win in Backlash?
Who'd he wrestle at Backlash?
He wrestled Braun. Braun won
He
that.
did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. Braun won that one.
All right, so
it's
yeah, I'll still go Seth.
Seth.
Since it's in a cage, I'll go Seth. Because the interference will be harder to do. If it wasn't in a cage, I would definitely go. Women's United States, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade.
It's still Tiffy time.
I'm gonna say Jade. I'll break this tie.
I'll go with Tiffy. I don't like Jade.
Me either.
I
And
think
Will
she's-
knows that.
I know that's a big tie.
I think she's overrated. I didn't like her in AEW.
I totally agree.
Hey, I feel like I'm kind of sandwiched here on this one.
I'm not saying that she's not a. I'm not talking to her as a person. I'm talking to her as just prefer
As a
wrestler.
wrestler.
Yes,
Nothing else.
yes.
Just as a wrestler. I'm not saying nothing about her personally. As a wrestler, I
agree.
do not like her as a wrestler. Okay, so we got Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints.
Those lemon pepper steppers are going to prevail. So I'm going with whoop that trick.
Yeah, I stay with Trick.
I think Trick will win, but I want Ricky Saints to win.
Yeah, I don't think they're putting it on Ricky yet. They have a plan.
It'll
with
be a
Trick.
nice shocker.
Yep. I will
Yeah.
say that though. It would be a nice
Oh, yeah.
shocker if Ricky prevailed.
They have a long term plan with Trick, and him losing the title right now is not part of it.
Right.
And then, of course, then the last match got Cody versus Gunther versus Sammy.
Cody.
I don't want it, but
Cody. And I say that with a big sigh because I actually wouldn't mind Sammy winning it.
Sammy's going to take the pin. Sammy's the long game.
Right. But to win in Saudi Arabia for Sammy, imagine the eruption, the shock, and everything there.
Think about what you just said. Think about what you just said.
It kind of takes away the shock. People would have kind of expected if he's going.
Where's WrestleMania next year? Supposedly.
Okay. There. Okay.
And he's going to win the Royal Rumble.
That makes more sense, yep.
Yes, okay, okay. See, that's why we got Willie Tiny as our guest.
It makes sense. If you're going to do that and make him a big Saudi, why not
long-term storyteller.
Yep, and that's Triple H loves that.
Yep.
His forte.
So I definitely think.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if Sammy will take the pin in Saudi. Maybe, maybe. They'll make up for it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right. Or it could be Gunther take the pin, and Sammy could argue saying, I did not get pinned that match. I deserve one.
True. True. And I'll take Gunther out of the picture for a minute. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And that's the thing with it being a triple threat. There's a lot of different ways they can go about it for who takes a pin or whatever. Because it could be Gunther gets hit with a chair by Sammy, and then then Cody takes Sammy out right afterwards, or the other way around. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they have the triple threat. That it's a scapegoat match for this story, for what they're doing right there. It's a scapegoat match, so no one has to take a clean pin or loss, and they can keep the story going with technically both, and all three of them. But I think they keep it on Cody.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hate. I'm hating. I'm not
Definitely.
appreciating. I am
I've been
straight up
saying that for a little
hating.
while now. I want Cody to lose the title.
So you
I
might have
think-
to say the opposite and just say that he's going to win it, and then maybe he'll lose it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I honestly think Cody's a better chaser than champion.
Isn't that
I
what I
agree.
said, Will?
Yes,
Isn't that
you
what I
did say
said?
that. Double J, you did say that.
That was my argument when we talked about it. When I said I wanted him to lose, I was like, he's funner to watch
Chasing.
Yes, I agree.
His character is just better as a chaser than being.
I think he's more boring as champion. I
Yes.
don't know why, but
I don't know neither, but I feel the same way. He gets dull quick as champ.
yeah.
Damn. That's savage. Y'all are savage.
Hey, I tell how I feel. I don't care. You know that.
I know.
Come
know.
on.
That's why.
If I do it
That's
to my
why I
own-
enjoy doing this with you, because your opinions do crack me up.
If I do it against my own team, I'm definitely going to do it against anything else and everybody else.
That's the only way to do it.
Yep.
All right. I think that's a wrap, though. We're 6 minutes over and it's playing. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for spending your evening with us and our review. Willie Tiny, my brother, thank you very much for hopping on as our very first guest on JJW Sports to turn it to JWW tonight. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Yes,
You're
thank you
welcome.
for coming and hanging out with us. We'll definitely get you on again
Thank you. Maybe.
at some point. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh,
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the invite.
yes.
It was
thank you
fun.
for coming and hanging out. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Glad we had fun. That's our thing.
That's our thing. We just have fun.
We don't want to be that podcast that just throws stats at you and all this stuff. We want our opinions and just have fun and make it like friends just hanging out talking.
Right.
Sports.
I like this setup and all. It's like it's very generic, just us talking.
Yep.
So I got a new idea for a new podcast, new wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
No Thrills Wrestling Podcast.
Ouch.
So you know what that
Ouch.
means. You know what that means.
Taking me out.
No Will to Thrill.
Well, that would just ruin the thrilling moment. That's all.
But
I don't even know how to combat from that.
No Thrills Wrestling Podcast.
I know.
Oh,
Replace
man.
me with Papa Large. There you go.
Calling them up right now.
Hey,
as always, thanks
as
for
always.
hanging out.
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for that notification to let you know when we're live. You can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify,
And
and
pretty much,
TikTok.
pretty much anywhere you can find podcasts also. Apple, Spotify podcasts. We're actually even on Amazon Prime podcast.
We are?
Yes.
Nice.
Learn something. Uh-oh, my jaw locked.
But so yeah,
It broke.
as always, thanks for coming out. Peace, and we'll catch you on the next one. And we'll have you